Hello everyone, I'm Brandon with Lenovo and I'm here today with the M93P small form factor desktop. Today we're going to be replacing the Wi-Fi units. This process will take about 25 minutes and it should be easy enough for anyone to do. The only tool required is a Phillips screwdriver, but a non-metallic pry tool might come in handy. Before we continue, we need to make sure that we're protected against electrostatic discharge or ESD. Make sure to shut down your computer and disconnect all cables and accessories from the system. For more information, watch our Understanding Electrostatic Discharge video by clicking the link in the description. And now that we're ready, let's get started. To remove the computer cover, we must remove 2 thumb screws in the back of the machine. The first thumb screw and the second thumb screw. Then we're going to press down on the release button and slide the cover towards the rear of the chassis and remove it. Now we're going to pull outward on the clips to release the bezel. Now we're going to swing the front bezel open like a door and remove it. So now we need to open the drive bay assembly. To do so, you just press inward on the latch marked with the blue touch point and pivot the drive bay assembly upwards until the latch springs into place. Now we're going to unscrew the rear antenna and remove it. Now we're going to disconnect the front antenna cable from the wireless card. Now we're going to press down on the latch to release the cable guide and lift the cable guide and unroute the antenna cable. Now I'm going to use my non-metallic pry tool to pry the antenna from its adhesive backing and remove the cable through the hole in the chassis. Now we're going to lift the release latch and remove the card from the socket. Now that we have the card out of the system, we're going to disconnect the rear antenna cable and remove 2 retaining screws. Then we're going to lift the card out of the socket. Here we have our replacement wireless LAN card. Now we're going to place the card into the socket, press down, and install 2 retaining screws. Now we're going to reconnect the rear antenna cable by placing the connector onto the terminal and snapping it down like a button. When replacing the wireless LAN card, we just need to insert it under the lip, align it with the socket, and press down. Then we're going to close the latch. Here we have our replacement front wireless antenna. Now I'm going to thread the front antenna cable through the chassis and pull it through the other side. Then I'll use the adhesive backing to stick the front wireless antenna to the chassis. Now we're going to install the antenna cable into the cable guide and press down on the clip until the guide locks. Now we're going to connect the front antenna cable to the auxiliary connector on the wireless card. The connectors just snap over top of each other like a button. Then tighten the rear wireless antenna. To close the drive bay assembly, we need to press inward on this latch marked with the blue touch point and pivot the drive bay assembly downward until it latches into place. When replacing the front bezel, there are 3 hinge clips that we want to align with the 3 holes on the inside of the chassis. We're going to line those up and then close the front bezel like a door. We're going to press inward on the clips to secure the front bezel. When replacing the computer cover, we want to assure that we're lining up the tabs on the cover with the slots in the chassis. Just kind of place the cover down onto the chassis and slide it forward. Finally, we replace 2 thumb screws in the rear of the machine. The first thumb screw and the second thumb screw.